So we have ended calendar year 2022 with a very range bound price action, and on the last day of trading, you can clearly see Dow Jones, S&P 500 and Nasdaq both were trading in a very narrow range, although the intraday volatility was huge, but at the end of the day everything settles flat. And that's something which we are going to look at, because whatever volatility we have seen, it's already been factored in, and the stock price are able to hold on to the most important, or at least very specific or important levels in the near term. So let us see what has happened in the last Friday and what we are going to start with for a fresh CY 2023 onwards. So let's see. So this is the chart of Dow Jones, and you can clearly see how narrow the range could probably be in the last couple of days, because and I keep on saying this thing again and again, because there are hardly any volume, so you cannot see big price action. And now what we have here is a very range bound price move, and the stock, beg your pardon, the indices is actually trading in a very narrow range. And when you're talking about Dow Jones, you need to understand one thing very clearly, and that is stability, because it's not like Nasdaq. Once it started falling, you will see very big swings on both the side, either on the upside or on the downside. Right now a big downside is going on, but at the end of the day, Dow Jones is much more stable comparatively or relatively when you are directly comparing it with Nasdaq. So this is what we're going to see as far as Dow Jones is concerned. It has already taken support at 32,880, which now become your immediate support. And as far as your big support or stop loss is concerned, we have 32,659 and we have 32,588. These two are going to be your big support level as well as your stop loss on the downside. So please don't go below 32,588, and if Dow Jones started trading below 32,580, then we will see another bout of correction going forward. But if it continues to sustain above 32,880, which is the case right now, then you have your immediate target of 33,443, or let's say 33,445. But once, or if Dow Jones started making a move beyond this line like this, then there is a probability of a swing that will open up, and that will push the Dow Jones towards 34,386 and 34,721, and this will just be a trading bounce back. We cannot consider this as a big swing or something. This will simply be a trading bounce back, which we can see going forward, maybe for an intraday. Then we will take things forward. So for the next trading session, or for this Monday, what we are going to see here is a potential, because it's been falling, and then in the last couple of days or last 2 weeks, Dow Jones has become flat. So there is a potential of a bounce back if Dow Jones started trading above 33,343 or 33,345. So obviously there will be a sense of optimism when we are trading, or when we are started trading in calendar year 2023. Okay, now coming on to the SPX, I'm going to talk about Nasdaq at the last. So when you're talking about S&P 500, it is also trading in between a range, and it looks like there is a small base formation. Now I've been talking about the big downtrend, which is still intact, but because we are analyzing the chart on daily basis, so on daily basis there may be some days where you're gonna see big upside or big swings on the upside, and I think Monday will be the day which things looks good, at least on that particular day. So as far as S&P 500 is concerned, you can clearly see a range with an immediate support of 3,800. Then we're gonna have our next support of 3,781, and we're gonna have our stop loss at 3,760, below which the downside starts again. And talking about the upside, we have 3859 and 3890. Okay, so these are going to be the two specific levels on the upside. above which you will see a breakout. If that happens, if S&P 500 started trading above 3890, 3891, then a 4000 move is also possible, but just focus on the range. Now about the ultimate negative one, the Nasdaq. Okay, talking about the Nasdaq, here we are. So the moves are very negative, even though the volatility is quite high and things can go anywhere, but still the moves are very negative, because the kind of fall we have seen on regular intervals is quite disturbing, because it destroys the trend. And for Nasdaq, rather than looking at support or stop loss, what we're going to look at is your resistance, because it is important for the Nasdaq to surpass 10,517, or let's say 10,520. If it faces a hurdle at 10,517, 520, then it will start falling again. So this is the level which Nasdaq must cross, and once it started trading above 10,517, 520, the range will expand up to 10,763. So as of now, these are only the two levels, because beyond 10,763 or 10,770, the range will open up to 11,400 and 500. So that's something which we are going to discuss in the upcoming sessions, if there is anything which is visible. As of now, it is facing resistance. Nasdaq is indeed facing resistance at 10,517, 520. If it sustains above that, there will be a price action, a positive price action rather, which will push Nasdaq towards 10,763 as far as the Monday or the opening year or opening trading session for the calendar year 2023. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.